Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Best Automatic. As you see me standing at the side of this vehicle, and you all very well know what it is. Yeah, it was made by Fiat, that well-old classic vehicle.
Yes, and I am your host, Captain Gorgeous, as well. And we've had some comments being sent to us, and they want to know how come one of the presenters is called Captain Pervert. Well, funny enough, we've got that video, one of the reasons why he's been called that.
You what? You're not playing that one? That got banned ages ago.
So, as you can gather by the footage, that it's just me talking because we're not going to hear his disgusting verbs of how to teach a young lady how to drive at the time.
Well, it's not my fault. I mean, why are you playing this? You know it's embarrassing.
Well, yeah, it's your disgusting behaviour and his style of driving. I mean, the excuses you came out with.
I can't help it. Look, I saw this in a movie, right? And it was that Tom Cruise movie, you know, Days of Thunder, when he goes to horror. It's called Rubbing. And that's how he got married to Nicole Kidman.
You can't be blaming Tom Cruise because you saw it in a movie. I mean, isn't it about NASCAR races and all that lot? And you say that they do that for real. It's called rubbing. You can't make that an excuse just to sexually harass somebody by touching them. I mean, that's what you did. You were touching her bum.
Well, you don't have to say it like that, do you? I was touching her bumper, yeah, but you don't have to say it like that.
Look, you were physically using your vehicle as some weird groping machine, and then what do? You take her on the most dangerous road in the actual practical game, and it's bleeding snowing. Not even that. See, evidence. That's what the judge saw you doing there. You're physically touching her behind. That is just inappropriate behaviour, and that is, I know you're just running highs over, thinking it's funny or something. That is disrespectfully disgusting behaviour. You wonder why the judge just granted your name as it is now.
Well, yeah, what you're going to do is tell everybody what bleeding happened?
Well, no, what we're going to do is wait for the audience to see what happens. Because you are meant to be a professional presenter and driver, and you're like showing off. Oh, look at me, I'm taking somebody what's just brand new on the game, and you take them out on the most dangerous road. This person got this game around Christmas, and we all know on the game, you know, on consoles, on computers and all that lot, that it snows on Christmas Day. Guaranteed. Rockstar Games did that. And then what do? Abuse it. I mean, look, there you are, like showing off and zooming off ahead. You can tell by the driving of that, you know, the beginner, noob, he's struggling trying to keep up with you.
Yeah, but I'm sure I came back for her, you know, I was a gentleman.
You want a gentleman? Where you got that lawsuit on your internet, or up new with the feds automatic, and you got stricken off with your stupid behaviour.
It was not my fault.
I mean, she nearly could have got fallen off then. Then what? The inevitable is going to happen now. This is what I had to keep quiet about. The greatest driver on the program, yeah, right. You bleeding crashed, yeah, right. So he went to court, not because of the behaviour just there on film, but when she picked him up and took him back, he adjusted her heater fan. Oh no, I was cold on the game. Bleeding at you. You are not meant to touch anybody's air vents. Nobody doesn't like their air vents adjusted. I mean, That's disgusting. And you referred it as a blower.
That's what mechanics call them, blowers.
She was thinking you were referring to something else, and so did the judge. And that's why you've been branded that name.
Well, anyhow, can't we move on like fastest lap with the old Fiat?
I mean, having our team racing driver going round our test track. Yes.
So, we're on the test track with our one and only, the Gim. And the Gim is impressed with this vehicle as most population of human beings are, especially the female ones. Because any images you see of a Fiat 500 is always a young lady spread all over that vehicle. I mean, that's why that car is so popular, because it's small, agile, and it looks so cute. And we've got to admit that the Fiat 500 is actually the very first small, cute car what came on the scene. Never mind, the British Mini, it's got its own style. I mean, to the VW Beetle, I mean, that's maybe that all cute, but now it's got to be, the Fiat is the one and only what came out, first.
Right, so where are you going with this?
Well, this is the point. The car might not be really really fast. I mean, it has only got a small engine. It's meant to be so economical. A lot of people are buying these now and putting electric engines in them. I mean, that's the first time they get some boost out of them and all that stuff. I mean, the handling on this vehicle is not really great. As you can tell, the Gimp is sort of like straddling a bit going around our test track. And one thing about driving this vehicle, as we all know, you've seen me drive one, that it's not very good going up hills. It absolutely straddles. I mean, Rockstar Games have actually nailed this vehicle down to its, as it actually does. I mean, that's one thing. It's near the racing finishing line and it spins out.
And it's going so slow. I mean, that is just terrible, isn't it?
I mean, the Gimp tried.
So never mind that. We're going to move on and talk about our lap board. Many people say we can go out and actually physically buy a new one, but times have moved on. We can actually make some fancy dictional remake of something, isn't it? Is it like CGI you call it?
No, but I know what you mean. They're exemplar.
Why we got a lady on it for? Is that a picture of your mum back in the early days?
No, it's me cousin.
Oh, bleeding neck. Oh, what like?
What do you mean what I'm like? I mean, I'm trying to give this show something, aren't I? I'm improvising, aren't I?
What do you mean improvising?
Well, the thing is about the Fiat 500, it's very popular. As you notice, that there's always young ladies in front of the car. I mean, that is one thing. Maybe back in history of Fiat, of the Fiat 500, it's so old, it's back in 1915. That's the idea it came out of. And then when the first concept idea came out was in 1919. So when they came into production and actually building the vehicle was in 1936.
Right.
Yeah, this vehicle was inspired by the president, dictator of Italy, Mussolini. Right, he wanted these people to have affordable vehicle, like 5,000 lira it would cost, and he demanded Fiat to create a cheap, reliable little vehicle for his masses of people. I mean, this is inspired Adolf Hitler, to have his his VW Beetle.
Wait on, I can't believe that. It had a dark and cynical side to that. I mean, that car looked so cute and sweet and that. I mean, it sold so many and all. I mean, don't people realise the history of that?
Well, that's it, isn't it?
What do you mean, that's it? I mean, it's a part of history I didn't actually know.
I mean, yes, but you gotta realise it's a popularity of the vehicle. I mean, yeah, dictators want to take over the world. They could take over the car market, but there were some more popular vehicles out there, isn't they?
What do you mean more popular vehicles? I mean, wait on. I don't like how this is going.
Well, think about it, right?
That's the thing is, now I think of the Fiat 500, I think of Mussolini's face is appearing.
And I think of Mussolini, right, because he had a mistress, you know. He was well known with the ladies and all that lot, and that's what we all think of Italian men, getting the ladies. And that's the reason why it was a vehicle for chatting ladies up.
Since when?
Well, that's why they had bumpers for, and that's why I got another idea why they, to rub your bumpers against people. Bumpers.
You what? Is that why we had a lawsuit on us? Because of that?
No!
Yeah, yes it is. You're blaming that movie. Days of Lightning.
No, Days of Thunder, alright?
Alright, I got it wrong then, fair enough. But that film where you told me that Tom Cruise was teaching Nicole Kidman how to be doing shafting or something?
No, drafting!
Yeah, I'm sort of aware of drafting. You know, that's the car from behind what gains more speed and slingshot to overtake, because it gets in its downdraft or something. And what you want about?
Well, Tom Cruise, right, he's talking about a guy called Harry, and he's just got his doctor, Nicole Kidman, right, because she's given him an examination, and he tries it on, like kissing her, and she's like, nah, I've got to give you a fully examination. And then after she's done, she sort of jumps on him and starts, snogging him in there. And then we get a scene where they're in bed, and she says, you're not going to do something weird on my leg.
Well, what's he doing?
Well, he's got like sachets of sugar or salt, and he says, me and Harry do this.
What? Like, what?
Well, I think he does something like on Harry's hairy legs, but obviously Nicole Kidman's got like little gingery hairy legs or something, or a hairy leg.
What are you on about? It's in the movie. It sounds perverted.
Well, he does, because he explains when he overtakes his shagger, he slides it right between her legs, and he goes for victory, he says to her.
It sounds weird. Right, this is sound perverted, and like the judge said to me, it's time for the pervert alarm.
You what?
Yeah, I've been told to play this, because you keep showing images of Nicole Kidman, and I know you like her.
What are you doing? What the hell was this doing? What are you doing? You stupid alarms and all that lot. That's bloody horrible and annoying. Why are you doing that? You're ruining the bleeding program.
No, I'm not. It's what the judge had required that I have to do.
What do you mean the judge inquired you had to do?
Well, not technically. It's just my idea, but it's a warning about you and getting you on distraction of showing images what you want to show.
What my name?
I mean, sorry about that, everybody, but with him sort of putting stupid images in my head about the Fiat 500.
I can't help bleeding history, can I? Mussolini wanted his people to have a reasonable family car, and yeah, that is it. It was a small car.
So, on that sliced banana,
yeah,
it's time to end the show.
You can't end it like that. We've got the gift to do the plastic bag challenge and all that lot.
Well, we'll do it on another episode. So we'll say bye for now.